35 years of help, hope, and healing. The resources we provide is the help. I think anytime you help someone, you manifest hope within them. So the hope comes. And then the healing piece, anytime somebody deals with something traumatic that you experience in your life, there's a healing process that takes place. And there's no specific timeline on how long that can go.
I've been off and on the street since I was 16 years old. My parents left me, they up and just left me, so I've been staying with friends off and on. I first learned of JCOC in 1989. I was there waiting to eat like everybody else was, and Dick comes up and asks people to come and set tables up, and so I started helping doing that and everything.
Dick Powell was a master of everything that JCOC did. He instigated it, he worked on it, he talked other people into working on it, and he was just a fantastic person.
We were feeding once or twice a week, and the people started asking, well, where do we get meals the rest of the week? So Dick and I were talking and said, well, let's try serving it every day. And we just kept lining churches up to serve, and 4, 5, 6 came, and then other churches looking for outreach heard about it and came.
During the wintertime, he used to keep people in there sometimes. If people couldn't get into the winter shelter, he opened that up if it was real cold.
JCOC's mission is to empower homeless families, veterans, and individuals to overcome their crisis situation and return to being self-sufficient, independent, productive members of the community. To empower means to invest. The community invests in us and then gives us an opportunity to invest in the less fortunate that we serve in the community.
Just seeing people coming back to you a year later or 2 years later and say, boy, did you make a difference in my life.
Yeah, without JCOC, I'd be down sleeping on the boardwalk.
And it's a real honor and privilege to be able to be part of something bigger. To spread the love around is a great joy, and to help the group and to really get to know people.
What makes JCOC unique is just the partnerships we have with the faith-based community. We're starting to build up our relationships more with the business community, which is awesome because it gives us an opportunity to educate them and kind of dispel some of the myths. But the faith-based organizations have always kind of been our backbone. The food programs, 3 programs, our community dinner, which is our longest tenure program. And then we have a food pantry and a food box program for families with children under the age of 18.
Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us to have a wonderful restaurant cater our food in this evening.
Community dinner is awesome because that is our community partnering with us as an organization and then being able to meet the need immediately with some of our people out there that are struggling with food insecurity and homelessness in our community. So when somebody comes, it may be the only meal they have that day. It also cultivates the spirit of giving back because we've had so many people that have sat in that seat at dinner but have turned around years later and have came back to volunteer and help and serve others who were in the position that they were in years ago.
I've always thought that the donations came in from people knowing about JCOC, and the community dinner was one of the ways we did that.
People really appreciate what we do. I had a young lady the other day, Kim, who is just starting to work. Her husband's on disability, and she came up to me and said, I don't know what I would do without the JCOC. We're just paying off our phones, we're just paying off our rent, and we can't really afford food, and this has saved our lives.
I love our housing programs. Our approach is a housing first approach. So years ago there was tough love and those things worked back then, but I think what I've appreciated about JCOC is we've been able to evolve from that. And then the housing first model basically says that anybody that walks through your door is ready for housing. All of our housing programs are specific for individuals versus families. We have a 55-bed shelter.
Yes, I was in emergency shelter twice.
We have a transitional housing program for homeless veterans, permanent supportive housing program for people who are facing disabilities and have been homeless long term. Our day support program really is an entry point to those housing programs. People being able to come in and utilize taking a shower, do laundry, and just get educated on other resources that they can get connected to address whatever barriers they may have to housing. And then also our rapid rehousing program, where we partner with community landlords and property owners to negotiate affordable rents and then be able to provide housing stability to those individuals once they go into housing.
You take them out of the tent, you get them in a place to live, and then you counsel them, and you just try to make their life better immediately. And I like that.
I moved into my place, finally, on June 25th of this year. My biggest just has been sleeping and getting used to sleeping in a bed and stuff.
I'm excited about the vision for the future. Having an opportunity to build 38 affordable housing units here, in addition to a new and more efficient dining hall, new admin offices, creating opportunities for other partnerships, whether it be in the mental health field and substance abuse, being able to create more partnerships to be able to wrap those services around the clientele that we serve.
They do a lot for people. If somebody wants to offer you help, take it, because you don't get it very often.
This is a wonderful organization to be involved with. If you have it in your heart to come and serve the community and really want to help other people, absolutely, do it. Come on in.
35 years is phenomenal. I'm just happy that God assigned JCOC to be able to do his work through us to be able to serve the community for that long of a time. So I don't take that for granted, and I think our rebuild and our vision for the future will keep us here for a long time to continue doing those things that we're doing and more.